You mean I'm live, dude? It's been so long, dude, since I've done this. I just did a TikTok live, so if you didn't catch that, you might want to go catch that disaster. It was the first time I ever did a TikTok live, so. But this is me just working on this thing here. This is the Kraton 8S/6S project. I did decide to go ahead and try to check out things, see what needed to be serviced on this thing. And I got to tell you right now, the other side bearings were mint. These ones, it's actually very good that I am cracking open this side. So for some reason, I have no idea why, this side, bearings definitely have a gritty kind of dryness to them. Yeah, and this one's bad. So I'm going to crack this one open and clean it off. But I figured I'd go live on here because I was live on the old TikTok trying that out. But, yeah, if you didn't catch that, dude, it was, I think it was a disaster. I don't know, man. It was just like, there was, on TikTok, dude, there's just so much garbage. Like, stuff sliding across the screen, things popping up, things, like, blinking and flashing. It was like, what the hell is this crap? So, get the pops out here. I'm just working, like I said, I'm just working on this thing. I figured I'd go live to do it. So, say hi to some people here. We got Chef is over here. Who else we got? I think I saw Lorne, didn't I? Did I see Lorne in there? Where is that? Yeah, Lorne, what's going on, guy? And yeah, it's this format again. This was the format that it went with. I don't know. I messed up. I was trying to do it widescreen. I think I don't know. Whatever. It started this, so I'm just going to go with it. A lot of people are going this format anyway, instead of going this format. I get it. Maybe for this stuff, it's all right, you know, because who knows? Maybe you're holding your phone like that. Maybe for lives, it's all right. I have no idea. So, we're going to crack these things open, see what's going on here. See why these are sounding, I guess, the way they are. Like I said, I did the other side. The other side didn't even need to be done. Everything was smooth, but this side, there's something definitely going on here. I don't know if the seals are compromised. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe factory, just the bearing grease was garbage. I have no idea. So we'll clean out all the debris, see what's going on here. Could be just a normal maintenance thing that I just haven't done here. I do see some rust on the inner race. Outer race looks fine, but the inner race, I see some little bit of pitting. So you could definitely see inside of there. It's nasty looking. So I think we're getting to this in time. Put this in the juice here. Yeah, dog, you know what? You just banged into the thing. She's got to be right at my feet, dude. She's literally right at my feet. She can't even fit. But she's trying to force herself to fit. So yeah, this definitely needs some help. I'm going to give it a slosh again here. But the grit must be stuck all inside the bearing cage, as I'm guessing. So either way, it's going to be a lot happier that I'm doing this right now. The wind outside is absolutely insane, dude. It is whipping big time today. Best way to do this would be able to blow it out, but that's better. It's actually way better already. I can still feel a tiny amount of grit in there. What is that? RPM Nitro. What's going on, guy? Are you new or are you just a different name? Kurt, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's much better. So usually what I like to do is once I do that, I do like to light these on fire, just to get the residual stuff out of there. And of course, she's right at, dude, she's literally got to be at my feet. And then she looks at me like I did something to her. Just don't be at my feet. She is. She's like, I'm not kidding, dude. She's right here. She has to be right at my feet. Now she's got her head in my lap. It's like, come on, dog. I love you, but jeez. Give me some space here. And Haley's over there, robbing the bull. See all the garbage that's still in there? So at least get some of that garbage out of there. Ooh, it's hot. Sergeant J, what's going on, guy? David Smith, what's happening, man? Yeah, it's been a while. I've been Jaguar, yeah. Jaguar it's in a cocoon right now, so it's safe. Oh, that's much better. Look at that. Look how long that's spinning for. Oh, that bearing is definitely happy. This needs to be done on this side. But yeah, Jaguar is in a cocoon right now. The same thing with Big Black. I don't have enough garage space over here to be able to do what needs to be done. So the Jaguar needs a whole timing chain and guides and all that stuff. So I got to source that. And then Big Black is just a New England rust disaster. So eventually, I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I keep saying that I'm going to fix Big Black, and I get into this thing of wanting to be able to get under there and just start fixing everything. I've literally got so much money in parts right now. But I'm slowly feeling the desire to not waste my time and just pick up something else. So I've been looking for another truck. There was a 2019 that I looked at. Gas, I'm not going with diesel again. I'm done with diesel. I had a diesel for what, 20 years? I'm all right with that now. I don't need the grunt of diesel anymore. And with all the crap that's going on, with who knows what's going on as far as all the emissions crap, I'm just done, dude. I don't want to deal with that junk anymore. So that should be happy. Pop this one open. Plus, I want to be able to throw a nice exhaust on it. But I'm not going to leave Big Black. It's not going to stay dead. I am going to work on it. It's just not an emergency kind of situation. We got the Ford Ranger going. So Ford Ranger is where it's at for now. That thing's ticking. Boy, you got to watch out with these razor blades, man. I'm telling you. Come on, get in there. Pick that seal out. Here we go. What's in the juice? Right now, it's just an enamel reducer. There's nothing special about it. Just an enamel reducer. It just gets rid of all the stuff. Seems to work pretty good. Blue Cuban, what's going on, guy? Yeah, look at that. Look how that's not spinning. That's super gritty. So, gonna dip this in the juice for a couple of times. This camera's right in my way. So I'll dip this in the juice a few times. But yeah, there must be some pitting. Because right now it's like stuck. See right there? See how the inner race? Focus. Doesn't want to focus. What's up with that? Wow, focus is junk? Come on. Oh, the inner race is not spinning freely. Or should I say the outer race is not spinning freely right now. So this is a perfect time to go ahead and see how now we're getting some spin. So perfect time to get in here and get this garbage out of here. Yeah, it's way back. Oh, gone forever. Come on. Yeah, it's bad. Oh, it's way better now. Look at that. Look at that. See? Slowly getting happier. Ever so slowly. Look at that. Nice. Spinning now. It's happy. So this is a slow little process here of cleaning off all of that. So if the bearing went dry, which it seems like it did, it's freeing up now. Air compressor is what's needed right now, but I'm not dealing with that right now. I'm just going to go with that. Put it on here. Give it some fire. Probably shouldn't have that close to this fire. Look at that. Look how much happier that is now. Look at that. Got all the crap out of there. Much happier. Oh. So I'll do that again. Just give it a little slosh in there. Keep it elevated this time. Grab the outer race and just go like that. Nice and cool. Paper towel's your friend. Like I said, air compressor is definitely the way to go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. So, oh, it's much happier. Not perfect, but definitely happier. Yeah, that's happier. Much better than it was before. So then I'll go ahead and pack this with some udder butter. Usually I just go after one side, and whatever is on this side that doesn't push through will get through, and it's really not super critical. It's not like you're packing a wheel bearing in a car. It's not the same. So just go like that. Grab the seal, put that in. Grab the seal, put that in. And then just clean it off. And it'll be happy. Right there. What was it? Oh, yeah. Chef, dude. That was because of me. You think you went down to read one of my comments just as you're firing stuff up and you start melting your bench. And I think you got the handle of your Dremel too, didn't you? You can blame that on me, guy. That was a riot. Oh, that bearing feels happy. Oh, that bearing is happy now. Oh, that's mint. That's what was needed. Wow. Yep. It is definitely happy now. That was a riot, dude. All right. So looking good here. We're looking good on these parts. So I clean these up. So, yeah. How do I switch this? Click that. So because it's just a natural progression of things. So there are people that are on YouTube that don't do TikTok, and likewise there's people on TikTok. And I know people have got like this stigma about it. I don't do it. I don't care. Content's content. So I will be posting content on here. Still doing lives on here, but I'm gonna try to do a little bit of focusing on TikTok just so I can get a little bit better at it. And like I had said, the TikTok stuff, it's not going to be like the same. Every once in a while, there might be a similar content, but the TikTok is like different. So I feel like it's what it's going to do. It's going to reach a different group of people. And it's to gain more followers and the whole deal. Dude, that's how it works. Both channels are monetized. So obviously this channel's monetized. It's been monetized for couple of years now, which is great. I would suggest if you haven't started a YouTube channel or a TikTok, I mean, you do whatever you want on TikTok, but if you haven't started one of those, dude, just go easy. You know what I mean? This whole YouTube is basically the same thing. If you think about it, YouTube is pissing me off, dude, they keep putting product links on my page to Walmart to buy one of these just because AI sees it. And then somebody will like click on it and it's out of stock. It's like, why is it doing Walmart, dude? If you want to buy this goddamn thing, you go on Horizon or you go on A-Main, or you know what I mean? You don't go on Walmart. So that AI portion of this whole YouTube crap is pissing me off. Right now with TikTok, I think you can do, if you do links, you can do links. Like it's specifically the link to whatever product that you feel as though you might want to say, hey, you know, this product's all right. But with YouTube, they're going off the charts with this whole AI crap, and it's like I said, it's ticking me off. So I don't link Walmart. So it does it by itself. So any links that I put down in my description, those are the links that I manually put in. Not these little stupid pop-ups. Buy this here. It's like, nah, dude, that's not where you buy it from. You don't go to Walmart. You go to Walmart to buy food and clothes. And even then, don't buy your stuff there. I don't know, whatever. So I'm just going to go back on this. That was just my little dissertation for you guys. So back on this thing here. Like I said, we are in the vertical format today, so we could fit the full length of the shock in the thing. It was me. I messed up. So, but everything's nice and clean. You got that band right there. That's normal. So we're just going to assemble this thing back together. I am using this stuff right here. So this SKYRC industrial grade silicone protection. I'm using that for this because that stuff dries. So once that stuff dries, it's still kind of like a lubricant. Kind of like that, what was that white stuff that we used to spray on stuff? There was a white spray. Forget what the heck it was called. Used to use that all the time. I think it was maybe like a graphite spray or something like that. I think it was graphite spray or something. It's been such a long time since I've even used that product. So putting this together, and I'm just going to go ahead and just spray on the inside of here, just like that. Let it dry. And once this dries, which, you know, I give things definitely the appropriate dry time, meaning as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to rip this thing. So that should be good for that. I'm going to go ahead and install the bearing just to keep the pin in, because that's what that does. The bearing kind of keeps the pin in. And then put it down into here. Yeah. Well, I mean, for a kid, it's not. Honestly, for a kid, like a young kid, a kid that would be with his mother in the shopping cart kind of thing, or jump out of the shopping cart. That's at least. How do you say it, man? If it wasn't for Tycho, okay, if it wasn't for Tycho toy, okay, if it wasn't for Tycho, what was it? Tycho, or Nico, and Sears, and what else was it? Like Child World and KB and all those toy stores. If it wasn't for those companies that made those RC vehicles, I would never have probably gotten involved with, I'm not talking this stuff, but I probably wouldn't gotten involved with, number one, taking things apart. That was one thing that used to, make my mother mad, was the fact that, every time she got me a toy, especially like if it was remote control, I had it apart within a couple of weeks because I'm trying to now stuff in higher capacity batteries, meaning like 9 volts in parallel. Like I was doing 9-volt parallel way back then. So I was bumping up, not knowing. It was that whole learning process. And if it wasn't for those toy companies, did I say Radio Shack? Radio Shack too. If it wasn't for those companies, I would never have gotten into I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Maybe I still would have gotten into it just because, my mother in New England Dragway. Maybe. And the fact that she was, very mechanically inclined. So, but it puts a young individual in the position of being able to try it out. And that's why I like all these China junks, man. Yeah, buy the RC that's going to come with everything that you need in that little tiny box for $100 off of Amazon or wherever you can get it from my links, and try it out. If it works, great. If it doesn't, toss it in the trash after the kid has destroyed it. I mean, come on, the kid's going to end up lighting it on fire. At least if the kid's similar to how I was, lighting stuff on fire, melting stuff, like taking your model cars that you built when you were a kid, lighting them on fire and then smashing them into the other one to where the plastics would crumple and fold. And I know my cousin used to really go kind of crazy on that stuff. He used to make model cars and really went nuts on details and all that stuff. And he races. So he races quarter mile. So he hasn't, I don't think he's been drag racing in a while, but he's always doing something with drag racing. He's got, I don't know, 4 project cars right now going at the same time. But yeah, if you don't have the small stuff, the cheap stuff, you might never get into it. Because, we, as a family, we didn't have any money. And that's not to do anything with, I was single parent, child, whatever you want to call it. Only my mother, that was it. So, but, my grandparents were a big part of that. But anyway, where am I going with that? Poverty. We didn't have much. But you know what? My mother did the best she could with what she had, and I was a stinking happy kid. Like, I mean, you know, did all my friends have all the real cool stuff? Yeah, but you know what? My friends are cool enough to let me have some of their stuff. So sometimes that's how it works. So anyways, let's get back to this. I don't know why I got into that. Anyways, what do we got here? Putting this thing back together here. This floor mat's messing me up. I am actually sorry about this format, but it's just the way it is. It's not, wait a minute. Let me just go sideways for a second, see what happens. Yeah, see? As soon as I go sideways, it tells me don't do that. So, I messed up again on a live, so we'll get it right. Oh, bearing's gone. And of course, Daisy, you're right under my feet. I can't get the bearing. Thank you for moving, pup. Don't look at me like I did something to you. Like I said, she does. She looks at me like I'm yelling at her and all this other stuff. Hate when she does that. Makes me feel bad. I think she does that on purpose. So, yeah, definitely happy I took this side apart. I'm going to take the other side apart too. Probably won't do it on live because I messed up. Oh, God. Come on, get in there. Put this bearing in there. I think I got to let them out. I think that's what their problem is. Come on. Oh, this whole thing is falling apart. See, this is in my way. This camera is literally in my way. I can't do anything. Everything's falling apart. I'm trying to put this back together. Oh, God. Disaster. What? Oh, I lost the pin. Where'd the pin go? Did you eat it? What'd you do? What, you want to go out? All right, fine. All right. I'll take you guys with me. She needs to go out. You want to go out? Oh, yeah, you want to go out? Yeah, you guys, come on. Now you get over here. Come on this way. All right, come on. You want to go out? All right, come on. Colby, come on. Ready? Ready? Go. Go ahead, you can make it. These dogs you can let out and they stay in the yard, so don't have to worry about them. There goes the vacuum. The vacuum's trying to do something here. I don't know what the heck it's doing. Oh, it's charging. All right, so I'm gonna hook this back up and get back to working on this. I'll probably have to let them back in. Starting to charge. All right. So, back to the whole reassembly here. Holy crap. All right, so we got that. That goes into there. Line up the holes. What do I do with the pin? Pin's right here. Slide that in. There we go. Put this in there so it stays. Yeah, this vertical floor mat's garbage. Like I said, I messed up. My fault. So that's in there. See, what's going to happen is I'm going to have to screw this in. So, and I need my washers. It's 3 washers. So I can get my spacing right. 1, 2, there's a third one here somewhere. 3 washers. Huh? Right there, guy. Park tool. This is the snap-on of bike stuff. I don't know if you can hear that wind out there. It is absolutely whipping. So make sure that is in there. Uh-oh. Oh, did that pin fall out again? Oh, no! Come on! Are you serious? I don't know why I'm having such a hard time today. I'm not mechanically inclined today. Something's going on. I'm just a disaster here. Just lost the stupid pin again. Son of a... Oh, God. Oh, there goes that piece. Let's try this again. Hey, you know, at least maybe you can laugh. So that goes in there. Get the pin. I should not concentrate on the screen. I should literally be concentrating on... And there's Haley. She wants to come in now already. So, spin that. Turn that up there. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's barking right now to come in. So I'm going to have to pay attention to that too. She's an old lady. I don't want her being outside for too long. Oh, God, now Daisy. Now Daisy's getting the other dog going. It'll get to a point where I can just let this go. It's like halfway on the collar thing here. On the ball thing. See, now I can let it go. Let's go get the dogs. There you go. That's some trash. That's the stuff right there I use. It's just a clean strip lacquer thinner. It's the stuff that I use for the juice. So, oh, I made this for my wife. This is all reclaimed pallets. So she was gone. She went on vacation to see her parents. And I had made that for her while she was gone. It's all just reclaimed pallet wood. So, worked out pretty mint. She loves it. And I also put the switch in. There was never a light in this closet, which was stupid. So I just tapped on to another circuit. Come on. Come on. Check out. It's wicked cold out. Look at my whole backyard right now is all ice. There's Colby coming. It's all ice back there. All ice. Come on, Colby. Come on, buddy. Where are you? Saw you. Come on. Ready to go in? Good boy. Wicked cold out, though. I'm leaving you guys. You can stay out. You know what? Fine. You do whatever. Doesn't this thing look badass, though? With this tire and wheel setup. Just visually, man, it looks mint. And it actually rips real nice. I'm very happy with that tire and wheel setup. Pete, what's going on, guy? Earl Moore here. Wow! Who's that guy? That's that little bird that I was talking about. Earl Moorhead over here. He was the one that was saying, time to service some bearings, and he was definitely right. The other side, like I said, the other side was fine, but this side was definitely in need of a bearing something or other. So, again, this whole vertical floor mat is so you can get this in the shot. I messed up again. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe this is just the way it goes. Kind of like people were saying that electric cars were the way of the future. Nope. Maybe vertical floor mat's the way of the future. Forget about the horizontal stuff. So put the bearing in there. Oh, don't you slip back out. Don't you dare. Oh, you son of a gun, dude. You slipped out again. No. Crap. I'm gonna lose my mind. How many times is this gonna slip out? Let's see if I can slip it back in. Come on. Go to your hole. No. Don't play with me here. Come on. Okay, right there. Slip that pin in there. Come on. Oh, for the love of God, dude. Seriously. I'm going to absolutely lose it with this pin. Okay. We are lined up. Yeah, I'll show you. See what's going on? We're lined up where we're supposed to be. I'm going to pop that out. I'm going to slide this in. Come on. Slide in. Come on. Oh my God. I'm gonna lose it. It's right there. It's lined up. Come on. I gotta go more slowly here. All right. What a disaster. All right. So pop it out. And slide it in. Oh my God. Come on. Come on. There we go. Jeez. Alright, keep my finger on the back of there so that damn pin doesn't come out again. So I had said, I think on the TikTok version of this, this is not from Arrma. This is for the Red Cat. So if you want to run these tires and wheels, instead of hogging out the hole, just get Red Cat's hex, and you won't have to hog out the hole on that in order to go ahead and fit these tires and wheels. I think this is a wise move to go ahead and go with these anyway. So slip that on. Pins in. And then go ahead and give this just a mini crank. Done. All right. Now that's happy. Go ahead and reinstall the shock into its pocket. Do not use an impact driver. Use one of these ones with the clutch on its softest setting. That way it does that instead of just impacting all the way, the way through. So there we go. Now I'm going to check for slop here. And this side is actually pretty good. So I was wondering if I was going to have slop there, but it actually seems like it's pretty good. Make sure you get the knurl side facing the wheel. Yeah, these tires and wheels are awesome on this thing. And then, what you can do, just to get an extra tweak, just give it a little leverage tweak, like that. One click. One click and it's done. So there we go. Service the bearings on the front of this 6S project. Gearing, you can see I got the gear cover off. I changed up the gearing a little bit. So there's your trash. You can eat that. But we changed out the gearing. So we are now on a 4 tooth. So 2439 is the gearing that we got now. And we're going to see how much faster this can go. I am going to crack open the rear wheels, check out those bearings as well. Because even though one side was fine, I do want to check out the other side. Just to make sure, because, I mean, the bearings can get dry, and that's obviously what happened with the right side bearings were dry or something, I don't know. So I'm going to check out the rear. But this is where this live is going to end. There's no point in me keeping a live going just to service bearings in the back of this RC. So, but yeah. This week I'm going to see if I can focus a little bit on some stuff. We'll see. Videos, maybe some TikToks. Like I said, man, if you're not part of the TikTok thing for RC Guy Garage, just come on. Stop being scared. Just get on there. Make sure you click the thing. Click the thing, because there'll be random things that happen over there. So you're missing that. You're missing that content. So, all right. I'm out of here. We got 47 people. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, there's only 23. What the hell? It's only 23 thumbs ups. What's up, man? So whatever. That's why usually when I jump on it, if it's somebody I know, I'll just click it anyway. That way you don't forget. Maybe people aren't forgetting. Maybe they're double. I gotta watch my wording. My wording's been a little bit too free lately, so I gotta be careful with that. So I am gonna be out. Once I service the rear bearings on this, I've got these batteries all charged up. You can see right there. These batteries are all charged up. These are those RC Lipo ones. So something I wanted to bring out on this, right? Something that I noticed. So I had these batteries for an extended period of time. And I'm very surprised. Look at what we're looking at. That's normal to see 4.19. It's totally normal. So we're going to go to channel 1. Go to cell. So you can see it took like 15 minutes to fully peak charge it. That's a damn pretty evenly charged LiPo pack. That's this one right here. What I'm saying is that I got these batteries a long time ago, and I had taken one out and I charged it, used it like once or twice, and left it plugged into whatever it was plugged into, and it fully killed it, meaning like I must have brought whatever RC car it was, I must have brought it down to low card or whatever. It's the only thing that I can think of, because I don't understand why the battery was completely drained. Like, I mean, it was completely drained to where I put my cell checker on, and the cell checker didn't even recognize it as a battery, and it needs voltage in order for that to happen. So that battery basically had probably close to 0 volts. That thing came back from the dead. I did the, NiCad. I'm not recommending it. Don't do it. Just don't. But it works. I did the NiCad boost, which basically just brings up the cells. You got to put a cell checker to the balance plug, or you should, when you do it. And that way you can monitor the cells and make sure something's not going, we're not having like a thermal runaway or whatever. So I did that, brought the cells up enough to where then the charger recognized it, and then it fully charged it. And I mean, it took an hour to charge the battery, which is normal for those 6S batteries and the type of charge that I've got. So it took a full hour, maybe like a little bit longer than that, hour and something minutes. Fully charged it to like basically what you're seeing, 4.2 to 4.19 volts. And it hasn't had an issue ever since. The other battery I had taken out of its box. Now, mind you, I'll have to, I don't even know how I could figure out how long. I don't even know where I got the batteries from. I don't even remember where I got the batteries from. But the other battery was in its box, so it was at storage charge most likely when I received the battery. But because I didn't open it, obviously it lost voltage. So there's something right there that I did to those batteries right there that is not the right way to do it. And they are very evenly charging and discharging. Now, I don't even know if you could buy these batteries, but where am I going with this? What I was saying was the only one thing that I noticed was you see this stuff on here, right? There's a reason why. So the shrink wrap that they put on here either got brittle or I don't know. But what started happening was you were starting to be able to see inside where the wires are. So this stuff right here is RV tape. So it's RV like sealant, like roof style tape. So when you have, you know, areas on your RV that you want to seal, like, I mean, the glue that's on it's very flexible. It stays flexible forever. Once you tack it down, man, you got to like rip it apart to like, I mean, it takes a significant amount of, you know, cleanup process and everything to get that adhesive to kind of get off of there. It really does a very excellent sealing job, whatever that tape is. It's just RV tape. I think that's probably even what it's called. It's just called RV tape. But I've stuck that on there, and that's the only downside to those batteries is the fact that the shrink wrap, the external shrink wrap that they use just must have expired, or I don't know. It seems pretty flimsy, but it's also the section where the wires are moving, so I don't know. They probably could use a better quality shrink wrap on there, but whatever. That's part of what you pay for, I guess, and yeah. So, yeah, that's it, man. I'm out. RC Guy Garage Live, like I said, TikTok over here on the YouTube. And I'm going to get out there and we're going to see how much faster we can get. Based upon that last video, guy, we went backwards. And I kind of expected it, but I guess I didn't. I was thinking like one. I was thinking I'd lose maybe 1 mile per hour. I wasn't expecting 2. And that was a freshly charged pack. Granted, yes, the wind was absolutely whipping, basically like it is today. But obviously, we're going to get faster speeds. And somebody brought something to my attention. They had said, isn't the speed that you're at right now basically the speed that it comes out of the box? And I think they might be right. And this thing's only on 6S. And when I'm doing this whole project, this project is about usable power, meaning it's absolutely like pointless to like have a sail on it to assist it with its power. It's supposed to be real usable power. Originally it was testing those packs, but then it turned into something totally different to where I'm running an 8S Kraton on 6S parallel, and it's performing. It's doing damn good. It's doing damn good. I'm just waiting for the damage part, meaning, yeah, come on, the 8S is giving you that absolute, you know, punchy torque off the line. The parallel 6S, my whole theory was it's not going to get the rotation. It's not going to get the motor revs up only because there's just almost only so much juice you're firing to it. But the milliamps with the voltage sag or the voltage drop, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm loving this little project. And that's kind of where I feel that, you know, sometimes that's what you got to do. You just got to try stuff. And you can, all day long just read forums and I ain't doing that garbage. I'd rather experience the whole thing learning, like doing it myself, not reading from a book or a forum. Just do it yourself. And if you screw up and something catches on fire, well, it's your fault. That's how you learn, dude. You learn by stuff catching on fire. It's just the way it goes, You learn with timing that, all of a sudden the air cleaner will blow off and catch your buddy's eyebrows on fire. Yes, that happened to one of my buddies. We'd stabbed the distributor in there, and obviously the timing was way off. And I had the lid on the air cleaner without a wing nut. It was basically just to stuff it on because I didn't want any, debris going inside once the car fired up. And it was a 78 TA. I think it was a 78 or a 76. It was either my 78 or my 76 TA. And, we pumped it a couple of times, so there was plenty of fuel in there. And, dude, the fireball that took his eyebrows off, those were back in the day when, obviously nothing was videoed, but it's in here. It's in this video. This video right here. I wish AI could extract, because all of you guys would have laughed. Like, even he laughed, like the scream he let out. And the fact that he had no more eyebrows. I mean, I think he got his eyelash, but I think he got his head out just enough. It could have been bad. Could have been bad, but it was still funny, though. The air cleaner just blew off, and it was like a mini nuclear mushroom cloud, like fireball, just came out of that cob. It was a riot. It was a riot, man. Yeah. So don't be that guy that's filming the guy with the trailer that's ready to fall off. That was one of the things I had seen recently. There was an excavator on a trailer being pulled by a truck that had the lettering Synergy, I think, on it. And he did have a cable that was attached to the trailer, but the whole A-frame, it was only attached by one side. The other side, the weld broke. And it was just like, this dude just filming it, and they're laughing, and it's just like, what happened to the days to where you would get somebody's attention and say, hey, you're about to cause a death behind you? It's just not there anymore. Everybody wants to film everything, you know what I mean? Everybody wants to, be the next TikTok or YouTube viral hero or whatever instead of helping people. Help people, man. Don't stop. Put your damn phone down. Instead of filming the person drowning, throw your damn phone to the ground. You can keep it going. Throw your damn phone to the ground and go help that person that's drowning. Stop videoing it. Video other stuff like what I'm doing right now. All right, that's enough. Enough of guys' theoretical thoughts. I'm out of here. Thank you for coming to this live, and I will see you on the next one. I'm going to click that X that's right up there. See you guys later.